It's that time again. It's time for another Saturday night special where we talk about everything rockhounding related. Well, actually got the opportunity to go rockhounding this past week, which is awesome. It's actually been a while. This has kind of been a little bit of a rough winter for me. The last time we went rockhounding was over Thanksgiving. So from like November, end of November, until the beginning of March, we really didn't go anywhere. I mean, every place that we could have gone has been covered in snow and is frozen, and just would not have been good. But last week we got out, which that video will be coming in the future. Feels so good to get out into some sunshine, find some cool material, and start getting an inkling of the coming season, you know. But in lieu of that, some of the stuff that I've been working on, we've been doing shop videos and stuff. I've been trying to find inspiration for future projects. And one of the things that I've been doing is I've been looking at patents. I don't know if you know this, but Google has a patent search. So you can go look at all the patent drawings for different lapidary things, lapidary machines and stuff. And it's so cool to like look at that, look at like old catalogs, old lapidary magazines, that type of stuff for like ideas for what to do today. Future machine projects and builds and all that. There's so much stuff. I wish there was like a ultimate kind of like directory of these things to go through and look at. But man, I'm telling you, if you want to start finding old catalogs with lapidary machines in it, go over to Google Patents and look up, like, to start plugging stuff into the search bar there. You'll find some cool stuff like I did. But I want to build some more machines. I really enjoyed the carpet wheel build, and I gotta figure out what I want to build next. So working on that some, which is a blast. Past week, on the last Saturday night special, I showed you this, right? Showed you my very first micro mount. Well, I've been doing a lot more micros. I gotta take gloves off to show you this, but the micro mounting is quite cool, right? Come on, a little amethyst. It's an excellent use for little tiny minerals. You can store them, protect them, catalog them, and do all of that really good stuff. And it, similarly to the patents and the old lapidary catalogs and stuff, like there's a lot of like lost kind of info out there. I found this book off of eBay. I believe I paid $4. Is that what I paid? I think I paid $4. Well, this is just like a glorious little book of info here about like microscopes and micro mounting and like breaking your specimens, and just I don't want to say it's lost information, but it's certainly not like prevalent today in like the current atmosphere of like rockhounding and minerals and all of that. People certainly get hung up on one thing, like whatever. Like they get hung up on one thing, one aspect of collecting or one aspect of lapidary, and don't really branch out as much. And I think that's a mistake. I think if you branch out and you start really kind of getting into some of this different stuff, there's so much. It's so glorious. So like you can just get lost in it to a degree. Find something to get lost into. Last week, we did a little bit of trilobite preparation. These guys that we've picked up in Utah. I like these fossils. It's kind of fun for me. As far as fossil hunting goes, I think trilobites, at least from the perspective of the lay person, it's quite fun. Quite fun indeed to be able to go find something, these little critters, and, you know, look at them in the shale and all of that. More interesting than the leaf fossils that I have around here. Now, maybe it's just me, but the leaf fossils that are around here, they really just don't do it for me, you know? And it is kind of, it's a shame. It's like something that we have in abundance in Northeast Washington. There's a lot of locations get like Eocene leaf fossils, but they really just resemble current leaves. And these, on the other hand, I don't know, like, maybe it's the variety of trilobites out there, how durable most of them are. But, you know, having gone through the visit to the UDIG trilobite beds in Utah and learning of other kind of more public, like free locations, we're definitely going back, right? Like, we're going to start doing a little bit more stuff with trilobites when we can. And hopefully maybe we'll be able to go to 2 different spots this summer to get some more trilobites, some different trilobites, and have them in the collection. You know, as far as fossils go, I think it's kind of fun because it's like this complete thing, you know? I mean, obviously, who doesn't want something bigger and different, you know? Like, one thing that comes to mind is the crabs, the crabs that come out of the concretion balls on the Washington coast, Oregon coast. But those are very rare, and they require a lot of prep to look good. These are just kind of like, you're good, you know? It's like the difference between finding rocks that require a lot of cutting and polishing to really accentuate and display and view them and appreciate them versus like a little tiny mineral, or, you know, this doesn't require anything, right? You take a quartz crystal and it's just good, you know? It's just good the way it is. Which is, I guess, that's the lazy person in me talking here, you know? I'm not, it's nice sometimes when you can just pick something up and it's good to go, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. That's it. I've spent a lot of time lately, because of all this bad weather, probably staring at the computer a little too much. And one of the downsides of staring at the computer is I get quite jaded when I look at Facebook and I look at these places and I see people just being like posting blurry photo after blurry photo, and people being like, oh, I know exactly what that is, even though they have no idea. And, you know, I think I have to quit. I think I have to go cold turkey on that platform. It's unfortunate because that's the way a lot of people still communicate, you know, rockhounding groups and stuff like that. But it's too painful to look at often, you know. The prevalence of misinformation on there as far as rocks, minerals, rockhounding, things pertaining to any aspect of it. It's just, it runs rampant there. That, you know, I guess in my way of holding myself accountable, I said it here on video, so I must make it so. Because there's a lot there, you know, as I get into stuff and really start to examine things, the complexity is just very high, and it's not easily summed up in a quick little comment reply, you know. Been getting into Thunderggs so much more. Here's an example of a Thundergg, okay? And I actually got some Thundergg videos coming, but this one in particular, I really like. This is a Lucky Strike Thundergg. This will be part of the subject matter for next week's video, which will be a lot of fun. I certainly love Thunderggs. You know, I like that with these, they kind of tell a story, you know, like there's more to them. There's more to them, and it's like a recording of geological history in a way, and it's fabulous. It's fabulous. I would like to actually, now that I know more about Thunderggs, I would like to go back to the Lucky Strike this coming summer. There's There's actually a lot of places I would like to go. There's a lot of places in Central Oregon that I would like to go and hit up, which I think would be a lot of fun. One of which would be the location that you can get this stuff from. Now this is polka dot agate. They have Thunderggs coming out now. Look at that piece of agate. Boom. Check that out. So I would definitely want to go to the polka dot ranch. Is it the polka dot ranch? Down in, I think it's Ashwood, Oregon. You can get that material. You can get Thunderggs. I think that's got to happen at some point this summer. Maybe before it gets too hot down there. Central Oregon can get, well, brutally hot. It could be very, very toasty down there. So, yeah, you know, we gotta get it while we can. It's another micro mount. I'm enjoying the micro mounting. It seems like something that more people should maybe think about. Speaking of which, I am going to be putting up. I'm going to start trying to get back to the original schedule around here of a couple of videos a week. I think it's nicer, yeah, especially now that it's becoming spring. We're getting back into rockhounding season. Well, I'm excited. The sun's out right now. I hear a bird squawking. It's time for us to get out, go take the dog for a walk, enjoy our lovely early spring weather. Well, you guys take care. I appreciate you coming by the channel. You know, subscribe, hit the like button if you like the content, and I will catch you guys in the next video.